I need to get a new phone desperately. Xavier's father, isn't it wild that Xavier doesn't work or make any money or even try? They don't let him, in his defense. They control him. They make him look so bad sometimes. You know, they make him do awful things. But then I work 7 days a week, every single day. And now there's a problem with my phone. I can't unlock my iCloud. They locked my iCloud remotely, so I can't download any additional applications. And they locked my Grubhub account, so I can't cash out my balance in instant cash out. And I have to wait to see when they send it. And the fraud that LA Fitness was doing to my account in the amount of, I believe, $54.99 or $49.99, they supposedly filed a claim for. And when I just checked my account, they reversed 3 $5 charges. I've never been charged $5 from LA Fitness. It was $54 for multiple months, and I paid cash for my membership. And I canceled my membership in February and stopped going.
Please don't say anything about me or my family.
Have you guys ever heard that expression, he's showing his ass? Like he's acting badly and doing so like intentionally and entertained to do so? I don't know, how much energy I could feel the lines changing and intermittently a lot of issues and problems. I have videos and photos of them. I can feel it when they're placed. I'm tired, I need to work every day. My bills were due 3 days ago, and I have a 10-day grace period. And then they locked my account. 9 days after removing me from my apartment for no reason. After promising me that I would never go through any of that again, that I would never have to worry about not having a safe place to live, that I would never have to worry about not having money coming in. And the thorough documentation is really what does it for me. There's no question. There's no question at all. I'm driving around every day, minding my own business, delivering people their food or packages from Sephora or orders from Home Depot or whatever comes through the meter. Some days, not even making the federal minimum wage. Still driving, nonetheless, as many hours as I can. And then that video I made the other day when we were parked by Gibson's, and I was like, I'm starving. I don't have any money for food. I'm saving my budget for my bills. Someone ordered me a steak from Gibson's. It sounds so good from Gibson's, a garlic mashed potato steak and green beans. And then last night, Xavier was being really nasty to me. Really nasty. After for the last 9 days, he's made me hunt him down, find him in a trance-like state, wandering through alleys, all sorts of weird things. And they said to me, he said to me something really rude, just really rude. And then that he was too that he was too tired to talk anymore. And then I fall asleep in my car, as per the usual for the last 9 days. That's where I've been sleeping, in my car. And he's so exhausted, he just goes to sleep. He doesn't sleep in the car. When I offered him to sleep in the car, he would get out in the middle of the night and leave all the doors unlocked so that I wasn't safe in here, sitting on some random side street with all these creeps walking around. So I told him if he wants to sleep in the car, he has to stay in the car and leave the doors locked. Then he did it again. The next time I let him stay in there, just gets out in the middle of the night, doesn't wake me, and leaves everything open and unlocked. And then he lays down on his yoga mat, and some lady walks up with a big bag from Gibson's. But it's just bottles of water for Xavier and a blanket for Xavier. And then Xavier, who is too tired to speak to me, his wife, the mother of our son, he says, "Oh, hello," and gets up real perky and has a whole entire kind conversation with this strange woman with the Gibson's bag. And I'm working 7 days a week, 12 plus hours a day, just to be okay, just to ensure that I have this car to sleep in. This is my car. I purchased it about 10 months ago. I've taken it for all of the maintenance and oil changes and purchased 2 years of city stickers for close to $400, and no one helps me with any of that. And then they freeze my phone and lock me out of my iCloud. And Xavier goes, "We have to go to my dad's. I have to pick up a payment." And we go over to his dad's, and his dad gives him an iPhone. And no, it wasn't for me. I thought it was too. It's just crazy that this makes people happy, you know? It's so much planning and malicious intent. Why? You know? I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't think there's a single person walking around the face of the planet that I dislike so much that I'm going to invest so much time and energy in behaving in these ways. I've never, ever in my life taken an order that didn't belong to me from a food delivery application. Then this notification comes through saying that I, from July 20th to present, have been keeping people's food, that their deliveries have not been being received. Xavier, that smells really bad. It smells nothing like weed. It smells like a chemical. Where did you get that? Where did you get that? Please stop blowing that in here or anywhere around me. God. So I think it's safe to assume that these people are fucking crazy and stalking me again, making up lies about me just based on the last week, you know, driving down the street at Addison and Clark, being surrounded by 8 to 9 squad cars, claiming that I had shown a car full of guns and bombs to multiple individuals, and that they received numerous calls that I was wielding guns and had a plan to blow up the Wrigley Field. They searched my entire car. It's game day. There's people all over all the stadiums, on the balconies, everywhere. And I'm just standing there shaking, you know. And that's the day that my debit card was also stolen. And then today, the lies with my account. And it's just, there is nothing truthful that these people could say about me that's negative. Because I literally go above and beyond. I do every single thing within my power. And I constantly call upon the higher authority for protection and advocacy and assistance. Very, very much transparent. That's the only way that you can survive when you're being treated the way I'm being treated. In the absence of my truth, their lies begin to spread like a plague. You know, 1 week of me being quiet, not addressing the record, turns into 7 weeks of questioning based on the false intentions and, you know, premeditated, malicious, slanderous narratives that begin to be circulated in my silence. You hear my voice, right? Why don't you go back about 2 weeks when I was still sleeping safely and calmly in my apartment? And the authority was a perceived trusted authority, meaning they weren't allowing me to be harmed or taken advantage of. They weren't inhibiting me from getting my work done. I'm exhausted in ways I can't even describe, and I don't have another phone. And I called Apple, and the lady was a bitch, an awful fucking bitch. I'm looking at an email from May 19th, 2026, where they went through and changed my iCloud password on my behalf because someone had hacked in and changed it. And I'm telling her, I don't have access to the trusted phone number, but I do have access to the trusted email. Oh, well, there's nothing we can do. So you're just going to keep my phone locked so that I can't download any other work opportunities, and I'm just literally stranded with no way. I have no access to iTunes. But again, I want to remind you, I'm the only one who's been supporting Xavier and I, and today he walked up with a brand new iPhone. But he won't give it to me. And he doesn't use a phone. He has a tablet and a free Text Now number. So I guess I've got to start figuring it out, right? Yesterday I didn't eat at all, so today I had to make sure I ate something healthy. I had a chicken Caesar salad and about a cup of homemade mac and cheese with white cheddar. Also a piece of cake. I'm scared. I miss my kids. And I'm tired. But I have no more voice left for tonight, so I hope you guys have a wonderful, fabulous evening and that you're somewhere comfortable and safe. Because in whatever dimension of reality they dropped me in today, doing drugs and being disobedient and disorderly towards your wife are rewardable offenses. And going to work 7 days a week to support your family, send money to your children whenever possible for food or whatever else they need. Those types of things are frowned upon, apparently. It's fucking crazy, bro. Seriously. My other page, My Brand Is Not For Sale, is taking a little breather. But I have videos. I have videos all over my phone and YouTube and in my emails and on my socials documenting which malicious, as I've referred to them, hostile takeovers of my free will and actual personality, character, and moral alignment from day to day. I can't go through this shit again. This is fucking wild. I've paid my dues. More than paid my dues. They just keep following us and doing weird fucking shit over and over. And for the person who said I was drinking alcohol in my car, this is a bottle of water. It's water, not wine. I don't drink alcohol and I don't do drugs. I don't even smoke pot. So you guys have a good night.